we'll tie a pumpkin head. The pumpkin head is can be tied on this. I've just started using this hook this year. It's a Dohi Moto, and it's 200 BL, size 10, and it's 1X strong. And there's a fella in Abbotsford who used to have a fishing store, but he's got an eBay store now called Skagit Anglers. And he has a lot of really good products, and this hook it's turned out to be a really good hook. And it's a perfect hook for a pumpkin head because it has a little bit bigger gap to it. And so we're going to be using medium olive marabou for the tail. We're going to use medium olive rabbit dubbing with some olive diamond dub mixed in for flash for the body. And the hackle is going to be just grizzly hackle dyed orange and one side strip just to make it a sparser pattern. And we're using yellow olive UTC 70 thread. Again, you're going to cover your hook shank with thread, and then bring your thread back up to the bead. I'm going to pinch off about 3/4 of an inch of marabou. And tie it in right behind the bead. And again, a couple of wraps underneath the tail just to hold it up a bit. And then tear it off about same length as the shank. So at this point, there's a couple different ways to do this. When I did the original, there was no counter ribbing. So I'm not doing counter ribbing today, but if you want a more durable fly, then at this point you would tie in your wire, tie in or dub your body, and then tie your hackle at the front. But the original didn't have any counter ribbing, so we just tie the hackle in at the back. And the whole idea was to dub it fairly thick, and then you could pull that hackle stem down into the dubbing. And again, when you put your dubbing on your thread, less is more. It's easier to work with, and you can always add dubbing later. Okay, so then it's just a matter of Another thing worth mentioning is there's different types of grizzly hackle. The grizzly hackle I buy for doing pumpkin heads, it's called micro barbs. And for one thing, the barbules, they're shorter, so you'll get more flies out of one saddle. They're more dense. There's more on each stem, and the stems are thicker, so they're a little bit more durable. And so I pull on it pretty good when I'm pulling down into the dubbing. And it's usually 4 turns at the body. And then 2.5 at the behind the bead. And you make sure that's secured good. 2 wraps behind it, 2 wraps in front of it. Then I usually whip finish before I cut that. Make sure your whip finish is nice and tight. You can go in and cut the hackle. And I'll just show you that there's ways to cut that hackle without cutting any of the hackle that's already tied in, and that's basically just taking the edge of your scissors and sliding it down and just cutting it off. And that's it. That's the pumpkin head. Quick and easy, but a very effective fly. Okay, thanks for watching my fly tying demonstrations, and if you're interested in purchasing any of my flies, you can contact me at my email, which is listed below.